Hello, everybody, and welcome into another edition of Inside Pitch here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm Ben Frederickson in alongside Jeff Gordon. Gordo, today we're here to talk about something that's on the horizon. Cardinals fans, they're going to be split on this one. I have a sense. The potential return of Adam Wainwright. He's worked his way back from the elbow injury. He's now made 6 starts along his rehab tour, has not allowed a single run during those 6 starts at the different minor league levels. Didn't allow a run in 17 innings. He allowed just 9 hits and 2 walks while striking out 18. Now, the Cardinals are saying they're working their way through this. What does this return look like? Bullpen rotation. It sounds more and more like they're talking themselves into Adam Wainwright rejoining the major league rotation. What do you make of that idea? And who deserves to lose a spot if Adam Wainwright does come back?
Well, the great thing about September is you have all these pitchers and you can start moving some parts around. Maybe you give somebody a break, maybe use a 6-man rotation. I would bring him back as a long reliever initially, first guy in a scenario to get his just to get his feet established again at the big league level. But clearly, because of the extraordinary position they're going to be in September with all of these arms and giving chances for some young guys to catch their breath, they're going to have a chance to be creative. I would not be surprised to see them skip some guys and give a guy like Adam a start or two.
Something to point out, some of these guys who have pitched so well, you're talking Jack Flaherty, Austin Gomber, Daniel Ponce de Leon, John Gant, all these guys have pitched more innings this season at the major league level than they ever have before. So having some depth is not a bad idea. That being said, John Gant, 5-5, 7 innings out last time, 1 run allowed. Austin Gomber, 4-0, 6 innings out last time out, 1 run allowed. Daniel Ponce de Leon, he's probably the guy who maybe ends up getting bumped. He is on track to start Saturday. He's only made a couple starts, but his last time out, 4 innings, 1 run allowed. So maybe he's the guy who gets bumped if they decide to move Wainwright in. I do think that your youth got you here, and your youth made this run possible. Adam Wainwright, previously before his injury, 4 starts, 1-3, a 4.00 ERA, 1 quality start in those 4 outings. Now he's healthy. He says he feels better. His pitches are working better. He looks good in Memphis. And he has the experience and the leadership and all the intangible qualities. Who doesn't love the guy? I don't know that I'm good with just jamming him back in there unless there is a clear need. I do like the idea of him coming out of the bullpen until the rotation has some sort of a clear opening. But I wonder how the Cardinals are going to handle this because he's kind of at that Molina level. He's not a guy who is going to not start if he's proven that he's worked his way back to that. Before, people were upset that he didn't do the rehab tour. Now he's doing it. He's doing it effectively. I think the Cardinals might find a way to give him a shot.
Well, the hard part about the long relief is typically you don't go in unless the game's already over because somebody was so horrible that they put the team in a position to need a starting pitcher in the 3rd inning. So leadership guys, you want them in high leverage situations if at all possible. I think they find a way. I think they find a way to at least give him an opportunity to prove it. And we'll see which Adam Wainwright, which arm angle, which guy, as he's tried to reinvent himself, which side of the rubber. We'll see where he's at. I think he'll get a look because, again, they have so many possibilities to fool around with this in September.
Pitch the best pitchers. That's the best way to get into the postseason. And if you leave games out there, that's going to come back to bite you when you look at how close this race could be. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. Keep it locked at stltoday.com for all of your Cardinals coverage. We'll talk to you next time.